Within the realm of human experience, the eminent philosopher Epictetus declared, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them." This profound perspective serves as the cornerstone of our exploration into the principles of reverse psychology. In this transformative odyssey, we dissect 13 invaluable lessons drawn from Stoicism on effectively converting rejection into a catalyst for personal growth. Epictetus prompts us to contemplate the notion that external occurrences such as rejection lack an inherent capability to disrupt our peace. Instead, it is our interpretation and viewpoint that mold our emotional reactions. Chapter 1: Mastering Emotional Resilience. In the initial chapter of our exploration, we immerse ourselves in the pivotal art of mastering emotional resilience. Here we delve into the profound teachings of Stoicism, which advocate for the cultivation of a calm and resilient demeanor, particularly when confronted with the challenges of rejection. This lesson places a significant emphasis on internal reflection, encouraging individuals to prioritize thoughtful introspection over immediate emotional reactions. Stoicism, as a philosophical framework, guides us to enhance our self-awareness and respond to rejection with dignity. The philosophy suggests that external events, such as instances of rejection, should not wield the power to alter our self-image or compromise our core values. Instead, we are urged to focus on what lies within our control, our actions and attitudes. So, the next time the silence of being ignored befalls you, remember that your response holds the key. Practice emotional resilience, focus on your actions, and let Stoic principles guide you toward a more composed and self-assured self. This is the foundational lesson on the path to transforming rejection into a powerful force for personal growth, echoing the words of Epictetus, that it is not external events, but our internal view that shapes our emotional responses. Chapter 2: Embracing Indifference. Our second exploration takes us into the timeless wisdom of embracing indifference when faced with the challenges of being ignored. Stoicism, recognizing that being disregarded may feel like a personal affront, guides us to see this experience not as a setback, but as a unique opportunity for personal growth. Picture a scenario where someone chooses to ignore you, an initial setback. Stoicism encourages a nuanced response, transforming this into a chance for personal development. Responding with indifference, though initially counterintuitive, emerges as a powerful strategy in navigating the emotional landscape of being overlooked. The Stoic philosophy encourages embracing enjoyment as self-care. Engage in activities bringing intrinsic happiness, an intentional act of nurturing emotional well-being. The next time you're ignored, view it as an opportunity to showcase your capabilities and focus on personal growth. Embrace indifference not as a reaction but as a deliberate choice to prioritize self-growth. This aligns with Stoic values of wisdom, self-control, and focusing on what's within one's power, attitudes, and personal actions. Chapter 3: Demonstrating Value Through Virtues. In our exploration of Stoic principles, Chapter 3 delves into the pivotal lesson of demonstrating value through virtues when faced with the challenge of being ignored. Stoicism suggests that such situations provide an opportunity to emphasize inherent worth through personal virtues and ethical behavior. Picture a scenario where you feel overlooked in a conversation. Instead of relying solely on intellect or humor for validation, Stoicism encourages the revelation of value through wisdom, kindness, and integrity. Rather than seeking specific reactions, engage constructively, sharing knowledge humbly, responding with respect, and actively listening. This approach aligns with Stoic ideals, emphasizing self-improvement and respect for others. By showcasing a balanced and respectful demeanor, regardless of external acknowledgement, you embody Stoic principles of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. In essence, when faced with being ignored, remember that true strength lies not just in what you say or do, but in how you embody Stoic virtues. Make a lasting impression by focusing on character and personal actions, reflecting wisdom and self-control in interpersonal interactions. Chapter 4. Shifting Focus to Self-Improvement. In this chapter, we explore the invaluable lesson of shifting focus to self-improvement when confronted with the silence of being ignored. Stoicism guides us to intentionally redirect our attention from the person causing distress to the most important individual in the equation, ourselves. The process begins with a deliberate shift in mental focus. Instead of dwelling on the actions of someone choosing to ignore, engage in self-reflection and personal growth. Create a list of goals, explore new hobbies, or initiate projects that ignite passion. Make plans with friends and family, relishing moments that contribute to your overall well-being. By concentrating on personal development, you actively shift your mindset, recognizing the insignificance of the energy spent pondering someone's actions compared to the growth and fulfillment discovered within yourself. This lesson encapsulates the essence of Stoicism, highlighting the importance of focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and self-improvement. It propels us towards a mindset that transcends the impact of external circumstances, fostering resilience and self-assurance. Chapter 5. Proving Your Worth Through Actions. In this chapter, we delve into the powerful lesson of proving your worth through actions when faced with the challenge of being ignored. Stoicism encourages us to transcend the perception of others and showcase our capabilities and virtues as a testament to our inherent value. When confronted with the notion that you're not smart enough or interesting, the Stoic response is not to take it personally. Instead, focus on yourself and your personal growth. Demonstrate your knowledge in areas where you're perceived lacking, surprise with intellect, or unveil the depth and vibrancy of your personality to challenge preconceived notions. The key lies in redirecting energy towards self-development, rather than seeking external validation. Stoicism emphasizes the journey within, asserting that the locus of control resides in our actions and responses. Therefore, the next time you encounter being ignored, view it as an opportunity to showcase your true capabilities and concentrate on becoming the best version of yourself. This approach aligns with Stoic values, emphasizing wisdom, self-control, and a focus on one's power over attitudes and personal actions. Chapter 6. Embracing Enjoyment for Self-Care. In this chapter, we explore the rejuvenating lesson of embracing enjoyment for self-care when faced with the challenge of being ignored. Stoicism encourages the transformative power of engaging in activities that bring joy, shifting the focus from external circumstances to prioritize one's emotional well-being. When confronted with neglect, rather than succumbing to the initial sting, the Stoic approach suggests a more nuanced response, embracing activities that genuinely bring intrinsic happiness. Immerse yourself in pursuits you enjoy, whether it's watching movies, playing sports, or simply taking a leisurely walk in the park. By deliberately partaking in these activities, you actively nurture your emotional well-being. Furthermore, extending the Stoic philosophy, invite friends to join in these endeavors to maintain a positive mood and reinforce the understanding that your well-being is paramount. This chapter emphasizes that Stoicism is not about escaping reality, but embracing enjoyment as a form of self-care. By focusing on what is within your control, your actions and choices, Stoicism guides you to prioritize your happiness independently of external validations. The next time you find yourself being ignored, view it as an opportunity to prioritize your own joy, reinforcing the notion that your well-being is an essential aspect of a resilient and empowered self. Chapter 7. Choosing Distance for Self-Preservation. This chapter delves into the pragmatic lesson of adopting distance as a powerful act of self-preservation when faced with the disconcerting experience of being ignored. Recognizing that distance can provide clarity, Stoicism advises a deliberate cessation of communication through various means, including text messages and phone calls. Cutting off contact is not about seeking validation or punishing the other person, but is a strategic step to protect your own mental and emotional well-being. By refraining from persistent attempts to connect, you actively take charge of your own narrative, This aligns seamlessly with Stoic principles, emphasizing the importance of acknowledging what is within your control, your actions and reactions. Exercise discretion in shared social circles, avoiding unnecessary interactions, and maintaining emotional equilibrium. Stoicism teaches that choosing distance is an act of wisdom and self-care, reinforcing your commitment to a healthy emotional state. Remember that in the realm of Stoicism, recognizing what is within your control and taking deliberate action to protect your well-being is an act of resilience and strength. When faced with being ignored, choosing distance becomes a tool for preserving your inner peace and self-respect. Chapter 8. Avoiding begging. In this chapter, we explore the wisdom of refraining from begging for attention when confronted with the challenge of being ignored. Stoicism guides us to shift our focus from seeking external validation to maintaining dignity, self-respect, and confidence. Rather than resorting to tactics aimed at making others feel they are losing something, Stoicism encourages showcasing self-sufficiency and confidence authentically. This involves finding fulfillment in personal activities and interests, staying true to one's values, and interacting with others without the constant need for external validation. Picture a scenario where your actions speak louder than words, and your self-confidence is evident in your achievements. Stoicism teaches that true strength lies in embracing your inherent worth independently of external affirmations. This approach resonates with Stoic values of wisdom, self-control, and a focus on what lies within one's power, attitudes, and personal actions. When faced with being ignored, remember that your response should not be driven by the desire for external validation, but by a commitment to self-respect and personal growth. This Stoic perspective encourages you to avoid begging for attention, ultimately reinforcing your worth and stability through authenticity and confidence. Chapter 9. Practicing silence for self-reflection. In this chapter, we explore the Stoic strategy of embracing silence as a powerful tool for self-reflection when faced with the challenge of being ignored. Stoicism suggests that giving the silent treatment should not be about manipulation or seeking revenge, but an opportunity for introspection and emotional regulation. When compelled to respond with silence, Stoicism advises using that time to reflect on thoughts and feelings with clarity and composure. This approach emphasizes the importance of responding, or not responding, in alignment with personal virtues and integrity. It reframes silence from a means to provoke or prove a point to a deliberate choice for maintaining inner peace and self-control. This Stoic practice is about focusing on one's behavior and personal growth, rather than engaging in manipulative or vengeful behaviors. It encourages a thoughtful response, highlighting the significance of maintaining personal integrity and inner harmony, even in the face of silence. So, the next time you find yourself tempted to give the silent treatment, remember the Stoic perspective. Use silence as a tool for self-reflection, not as a tactic to influence others. This aligns with the wisdom of Stoicism, emphasizing the importance of maintaining personal integrity and inner peace. Chapter 10. Building social status with purpose. In this chapter, we explore the Stoic perspective on building social status as a means of personal development and community contribution. Stoicism suggests that facing situations like being ignored should inspire a focus on self-improvement and community engagement, viewing these endeavors as ends in themselves rather than mere strategies for gaining attention. The Stoic lens encourages activities such as exercising, pursuing hobbies, learning new skills, advancing one's career, volunteering, and networking, not as a means to seek external validation, but as ways to cultivate character and contribute to society genuinely. When sharing experiences and interests, the Stoic approach emphasizes authenticity. The goal is not to attract attention, but to connect genuinely with individuals and communities that share similar interests. This aligns seamlessly with Stoic values of personal growth, contributing to the common good, and forming meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and shared interests. As you embark on the journey of building your social status, remember that the Stoic path is about becoming a better version of yourself and positively influencing the world around you. It's not about seeking external validation, but about contributing authentically to your personal development and the well-being of your community. Chapter 11. Practicing Indifference for Self-Preservation. In this chapter, we delve into a Stoic strategy that involves acting as if someone doesn't exist when faced with the challenge of being ignored. This tactic emphasizes refraining from initiating conversations, avoiding eye contact, and actively seeking interactions with others to redirect attention away from the person who is choosing to ignore you. The Stoic principle encourages individuals to focus on what is within their control, their actions and responses. In this context, it's not about seeking resolution or understanding from the person who is ignoring you. Instead, it's a deliberate choice to prioritize your emotional well-being. If someone chooses to ignore you, redirect your attention toward engaging with different individuals. For instance, at a social gathering, initiate a conversation with someone else while consciously avoiding interaction with the person who is opting to ignore you. If compelled to interact with the individual, keep the conversation professional, steering clear of personal topics that might lead to confrontation. Adopting this Stoic perspective allows you to act as if the person doesn't exist and channel your energy towards interactions that positively contribute to your mental and emotional state. It aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within your control and underscores the importance of maintaining personal well-being in the face of external circumstances. Chapter 12. Maintaining composure in the face of ignorance. This chapter explores the importance of not letting others see your struggle when confronted with being ignored. Stoicism advises against making it clear that you are struggling, emphasizing the need to stay calm and continue with your life as if nothing happened. The worst reaction to being ignored is visibly demonstrating that it negatively affects your sense of identity. Stoicism emphasizes the focus on internal stability and self-confidence. Rather than reacting visibly to external circumstances, it is advisable to continue with life calmly and confidently. This not only shows that the attitude of another person does not negatively affect your sense of identity, but also aligns with Stoic principles of focusing on internal stability and self-confidence. Stoicism suggests polite and respectful behavior in all interactions, without aggression or confrontation. In the face of being ignored, maintaining composure and self-confidence becomes crucial. This Stoic perspective reminds individuals to demonstrate that their inner strength is impervious to external circumstances. By focusing on what is within their control, reactions, and mindset, individuals can navigate through situations with grace, embodying the Stoic principle of resilience in the face of ignorance. Chapter 13. Balancing kindness with emotional distance. In this concluding chapter, we explore the wisdom of maintaining a delicate equilibrium between kindness and emotional distance when faced with being ignored. Stoicism encourages an approach where individuals act with kindness while simultaneously preserving a healthy emotional distance. Rather than taking things personally or unloading emotions on the person ignoring you, the Stoic approach advises acknowledging them with education and warmth. This involves wishing them well or offering a simple greeting without expecting anything in return. The encouragement here is to demonstrate emotional detachment, not out of indifference, but as a reflection of inner peace and self-sufficiency. When confronted with being ignored, adopting this Stoic perspective involves being kind and extending warmth, while steadfastly maintaining a healthy emotional distance. This practice aims to preserve inner peace and uphold the principles of self-control and respect. Stoicism, in its essence, guides individuals to navigate social complexities with a focus on internal strength and a commitment to personal growth. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a robust framework for navigating the intricacies of dealing with being ignored, placing a significant emphasis on internal strength, resilience, and a steadfast commitment to personal growth. As we traverse the path of understanding intentions and nurturing authentic relationships, It is crucial to recognize that we are deserving of connections founded on reciprocity and respect. Integrating these Stoic insights into our lives sets us on a transformative journey toward a more resilient and empowered self. Consider subscribing, Being Stoic, for more insightful videos that explore timeless wisdom, practical philosophy, and effective strategies for successfully navigating life's challenges. To be part of this community dedicated to the pursuit of wisdom and self-mastery, don't forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Together, let us embark on a collective journey toward becoming more resilient and empowered versions of ourselves.